this always happens. We always hear this story, don't we? It's like history repeating itself. Interest rates are rising. Inflation is still high. And gold is approaching all-time highs. And if you're watching this, you're ahead of 99% of investors. So when I'm looking at the year 5 investment strategy, 2025 to 2030, I want you to be able to really look at how you can profit over the next 5 years. So here's the strategy, for example. And let me know in the chat if you can hear what I'm saying, for example, because I'd love to hear your thoughts about what I'm saying as well. Because, this is something which has really come forward whereby, I just want to make sure that you can hear me clearly so that, things are running smoothly, even though I can see a muted sound here for some reason. And I think that's because of the stream talking. So I'm going to carry on. But please do let me know if you can hear me. Okay? I'd really appreciate your comments as well about what I'm saying. Whether you think that this is a good idea, whether you've started doing this, whether it's worked well for you as well. So I'd love to hear your comments as well. So I'll continue on with the 2025-2030 strategy that I have here. So imagine that over the next 5 years, you've got a strategy from year 1, 2025, you start accumulating gold and silver, for example. And I'm just going to put my video on here. Okay, so what I would do is I would buy scrap gold at 40% below the market value, i.e. pawn shops, for example, eBay, estate sales, for example. I would really be looking at trying to build up my scrap gold stock or my gold stock, for example. I wouldn't be focusing on buying real estate at high prices right now, because the price could dip down because of the value of the money currently at the moment. So year 2 and 5, you want to, this is year 2026 to 2027, for example, you want to monitor the real estate prices, because this is the key, because you're going to be focusing on your property ready for when you're ready to purchase your property, for example. So always look at what the real estate prices is doing, making sure that just having a look to see if the prices have dropped, but also what are the mortgage rates? Is it stabilized? You've got to look at these things. Start looking for deals. Continue holding gold and silver as your edge. Why? If that market corrects, you'll be able to buy real estate for a lower price while gold continues to hold its value. So year 4, that's 2028 to 2030, time to buy real estate. So you sell a portion of your gold at peak prices. So if your gold reaches, say, 5,000 per ounce, for example, use your profit to buy real estate at lower prices. Lock in fixed rate mortgage, for example, before interest rates rise again. But remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just talking to you here on YouTube video, for example. So always seek legal advice. This is not me giving you legal advice or financial advice. I'm just talking to you about what would work, for example. Okay, so imagine, right, that you have got like 50,000 invested in gold versus keeping it in cash over 5 years in your bank account, because it will depreciate, the cash would, especially as it is at the moment. So what I'd like to know is what is your plan for beating inflation? Because it does seem like sometimes things are working against you, but this could be something that is going to benefit you, providing that you've got a strategy in place. And yes, there's a lot of negativity out there, but keep focused. Be like the horse having the shutters on, and be focused on what you need to do, for example. So how much gold would you need to buy a home outright? So let's use an example here. If your home that you're looking to purchase costs, say, $400, then gold is at 3,000 per ounce. You will need 133 ounces of gold today, for example. I'm just using this as an example. But imagine if gold hits 5,000 per ounce in 2030, then you would only need 80 ounces of gold. So this means that buying gold now, before the prices rise, could reduce the number of ounces that you need to buy your home. This is what you call getting extra profit, income stream, dividend, whatever you want to call it. You can do this in a really strategic way. So imagine you've got small stacks of gold today versus a house in 2030. It's a powerful thing, isn't it, right? So gold isn't just metal, it's a wealth building tool. Create yourself an action plan by getting yourself ready today. Get a notepad out and start planning your strategy today. So imagine, right, that you create a checklist, for example. Then you start accumulating scrap gold at a discount, a 40% discount. That's what you've always got to try and work towards, to try and get the best deal. You always start off lower, not what the price currently is, for example. So this can be from real estate, from pawn shops, for example, and eBay, for example, amongst other places as well. You can also test the gold that you've got. So you need to learn how to test your gold and where to get your gold refined. So you need to find a refinery partner that is a professional. Number 3, you can store your gold bars or coins ready for resale 2028, 2030, for example. And number 4, keep an eye on real estate. See what the price trends are and what the interest rates are as well. Number 5, sell your gold at peak prices and use the profit to buy real estate. Imagine in 5 years' time you've purchased a house, and whether it's to rent it out for investment purposes or to live in it or to give it away as a gift, for example, I think it's an amazing thing that you could do. So it really is time for us to act now, because people are buying up the gold and silver, for example. And until gold reaches 5,000 an ounce, you're already in that opportunity now to purchase. So do you want to look at building a wealth building strategy by using gold or silver, for example, with real estate? Then you're in the right place. By understanding how real estate and gold move together, you can make smarter investment decisions when it suits you and the market. So what I'd want to also say to you is in the description, I've got a free PDF here in the description about get your free 5-year gold and real estate investment plan. I would love to hear more from you. I would love for you to like and subscribe. There's also a link as well for you to, to book an appointment to discuss our training programs, our strategies for gold and silver. For example, buying scrap gold at a reduced price than what the spot price is on the market today. You imagine the spot price is 3,000 per ounce, and you can get it for 1,800 per ounce with broken jewelry, for example, gold,